Hello, and welcome back to the Soul Rest. Take a deep breath. Slow down. You don't need to rush anywhere right now. This is your space to feel, to reflect, and to heal. Today, we're going to talk about something very simple, but also very painful. How sometimes we let other people decide how we treat our parents, and by the time we realize it, it might already be too late. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man. He grew up in a small home with parents who didn't have much but gave him everything. His mother would wake up early every morning just to prepare his breakfast. His father worked long hours, quietly, without complaining. Everything they did was for him. Years passed. The boy grew up. He moved to the city. He built a career, and eventually, he got married. At first, everything seemed fine, but slowly, things began to change. His wife would say things like, "Why do you always go back to your parents? We have our own life now. Your parents will be fine without you." At first, he disagreed, but over time, he started to listen. He visited less. He called less. Sometimes, he saw his parents' names on his phone, but chose to ignore it. "I'll call them later. I'm busy right now." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. His parents never complained. They just said, "We're okay. Don't worry about us. Take care of yourself." But what they didn't say was, "We miss you." One day, he received a call, not from his parents, but from a neighbor. "Your father is in the hospital." Everything stopped. Suddenly, all the "I'll do it later" became regrets. He rushed back home, but when he walked into that hospital room, he realized something painful. His father had grown old, much older than he remembered. His mother looked tired, but still tried to smile, and in that moment, he understood something he had ignored for years. Time doesn't wait. He sat beside his father, holding his hand, and for the first time in a long time, he was quiet. No phone, no distractions, no excuses, just silence and regret. He remembered the days his father carried him on his shoulders, the nights his mother stayed awake when he was sick, and he asked himself, when did I become someone who needed permission to love my own parents? When did I let someone else decide how often I visit, how much I care, how I show love? Let me say this gently, but clearly. Don't let anyone decide how you treat your parents, not your partner, not your friends, not society, because at the end of the day, when everything falls apart, when life gets hard, when you feel lost, there are only a few people who truly care about you without conditions. And most of the time, those people are your parents. If your parents are still alive, call them, visit them, sit with them, even if there's nothing to say, because one day you will wish you had more time, not more money, not more success, just more time. Before you sleep tonight, ask yourself one question. Am I loving my parents the way they deserve? Not the way others tell you, but the way your heart knows is right. And if the answer is no, it's not too late. Not today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And remember, Rest your soul, but don't forget the people who gave you life. Good night.